talking to me?
Neta, fool. Neta.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Yes,
What's
sir.
up?
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? It's the Mandy Cop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Paco. I'm posted up in the cut, in
And the show has reached a new
the
low.
cut like a bandage.
Paco, hey, shout out to Paco.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? It's Mandy Cop Paco. Posted up in the cut like a bandage. Paco's Power Hour, episode 80. Of course, I got some very near and dear, close to my heart friends here. And go ahead and introduce yourself, Dr. Goose.
Hey, what's up? My name is Dr. Goose. I'm here with Paco's Power Hour. How's it going? How's everybody doing tonight?
Don't you have a catchphrase that you
No. You know what? I let that catchphrase go back. That's a 2023 catchphrase. You know
No,
what
that
I'm
was
saying?
2024 when that happened.
No.
I'm pretty sure that was only like about 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
No, I let that go. You know, we got to start hit the New Year's pretty soon, man. So, I mean, 2 months away, but yeah.
Yeah. And we got the biggest, blackest level you know. His name is Tim. Why don't you go say what's up, Timmy?
What's up, people? It's the big dog Kim Lotte back in Paco's Power Hour, chilling with my man Goose and Paco. You know, and I did remember Paco. I do remember Goose saying something about about boyfriends or something with his catchphrase. And I want to hear it. I really do want to hear it today.
All right. Well, you know what? I don't think we're going to hear it today. But you know what? Episode 80, we're starting fresh again. You know, it's been about 6 months. I think we're going without sunglasses so that way you can see how crazy my eyes look, you know?
It's been a crazy whole year, huh, Paco?
You know, it's been crazy. We've overcome things individually. We have personal battles that we've overcome. You know, we're actually trying to do better. We're on the straight and narrow now. We're a bunch of sober Sallys over here. And well, for the most part, yeah.
You know, it's been hard. It's been really hard, especially, you know what I'm saying, because Chicanos, you know, and it's gonna come to the hardest months of the year, you know, because we got the tamales season,
pozole,
menudo, whatever, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff.
Borrachitos.
So yeah. But you know, it's really, really hard. So we're gonna try to keep on top of it, though.
Goose, what's your favorite type of tamale? I know we've done this shit to death, but go ahead and let the people know, man.
I think it's the I like the red tamales, man. Ain't nothing better than a red tamale, bro. I mean, I fuck with the puerco tamal, bro.
Sí.
You know what I'm saying, Simon. But I like the green ones. You know what I'm saying? The queso tamales with jalapenos, you know. Oh,
hijo de la chinga.
Yeah. And what about you, Paco?
I got to just agree with you. I love the red tamales with the puerco.
Hijo de la chinga.
Especially when they got a bunch of, like, when there's like, when you're biting into like the middle of the tamale and it's got like a big old piece of fat in there. It's like, oh my God.
What about you, Tim Lotte? What's your favorite type of tamale?
No, because I am, not the same race. You know, I don't know as much about tamales as you guys do. But I do fuck with the red tamales, you know, the green. Only chicken, though. I don't do no pork. Trying to stay away. You know, it's not good for you to eat pork, is what I heard. You know, so I'm trying to stay away from that. But
wow.
Okay.
Can we address something real quick?
Go ahead.
Tim is.
How do we gotta keep addressing the same shit, dog?
Hold on. Hey, Tim, keep the background noise to minimum. But listen.
Fuck you.
Okay, Tim is a rather husky man, okay? And he's gonna be like, pork's bad for you, but then he's blown up, and I don't know how.
Husky, I think you left Husky three seconds ago.
Husky is gone and went.
Yeah, that passed 3 sizes ago.
Right, but he's gonna tell us that pork's bad for us.
I don't think pork is bad, you know what I'm saying? It's just how much of it you consume, though, you know?
Right.
And then speaking of hating pork, coming from the men that order buche taco or buche nachos.
No, he got tacos with
I'm sorry, carnitas nachos. You
He's
know
like, I don't eat pork. Let me get carnitas on my super nachos. Okay.
Right.
All right, Tim.
That was like a year ago.
Tim, we still think about it like it was yesterday, sir.
Right.
That shit hurt us, man.
Yeah, weird. Y'all been weird about that, bro. I was a different man last year.
Yeah, you're
much bigger this year.
Yeah. Let's just say you're 2 times the man you are. You were. I mean, you're 2 times the man you were. But no, I'm just saying, man, that kind of hurt us. It hurt us a little bit. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into everybody's favorite segment. We're going to get into the weather report. Tim, why don't you kick it off? Let us know what the weather's like where you're at, doggy.
Well, where I'm at right now in Towson, Arizona, it is now 55 degrees outside. You know, a little bit of wind. You know, a little cold, a little chilly. You know, but mostly very, very. You know, a lot of hate. You know, coming over this way in this weather report
from the north. Yeah.
Yeah, from the northwest, you know.
All right. Dr. Goose, why don't you let us know exactly what you're feeling?
It's low 45s with high 60s and low 38s. So bundle up, people. Freezing temperatures outside, you know, super cold.
Right. Yeah, over here in lovely Peoria, Arizona, it's a cool 49 degrees. Make sure you guys pack your sweaters. It's a cold one out there.
Oh, all right. That's good. That's good.
I have a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Why do we do a weather report if you guys are in the same area?
First of all, you're talking to my
Tim,
twin.
listen, not everybody's as big as you. Not everybody can fill multiple cities. But look, we're just it's just a fan favorite. The fans love it, man. They get upset if I don't do it. And actually, I don't know because I've never not done it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that concludes the weather report. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into another topic here. Let me see here. What topic should we do? I haven't done this in months and months. And
you know what? Let's go to the daily rants.
A beef segment? Okay. Wait, what did you say, Doctor?
Daily rants, man.
The daily rants?
Yeah.
Let's do the beef segment. I feel like Tim got some bullshit to say.
All right, go ahead. Big Tim Lote.
Beef alert! This is just a general beef. Go ahead, Tim. Kick it off.
I have beef with the 2 guys on the other side of the podcast talking shit about other people's weight. All right?
Okay, go ahead. Continue. Elaborate.
I feel like you shouldn't judge me on my lifestyle. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. But you don't.
Go ahead.
A lot of stuff has changed since the last time we were on the air.
What's your weight?
Folks, he went from double digits to triple digits.
No, there's no way he was double digits before. There's no way.
All right, he went from triple to quad digits.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Goose, I think he's talking about you. What do you feel about this beef? Huh? You beefing with this nigga?
I don't understand where he's coming at me from. You know, I know him and I know the man he is. You know, you're right. He's going a couple sizes bigger. Wow. Not skinnier, bigger. I'm talking about. You see an X, you're thinking of helipad landing when you see it on Tim's back.
That's a lot of butcher. Tim, I don't think we're beefing, bro. I just kind of call it how I see it, bro. I don't really think we're beefing. I think it's just kind of like you take it to heart too much. You know,
you guys are freaking out. You guys are getting good. And I invite you guys. I asked you guys, hey, can I come work out with you guys? And you're like, nah, no, you fat.
That's not true. Hey, hold on, everybody. I just want to clear the air. Sometimes Tim's like, yeah, I want to go work out with you guys, or whatever. Just call me when you're gonna go get out, and then we call him, and there's no answer. You know, he kind of just ghosts us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tell the people the truth. What time do you call me on my days off of work? And I tell you I'll be awake. It's hard. When you get off at 4 a.m.
We work overnight, Tim. I don't know what you used to work with us. You know our schedule. I don't understand how it's a problem all of a sudden.
Because I don't work with you anymore.
Right. You chose that. Yeah. We didn't.
You chose that non-working with us life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows where we work at or where we used to work at, but it's just like, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think this beef is unwarranted, right?
No, it's not even relatable, you know.
Right. No.
You don't even see me. When was the last time you guys saw me in person?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, if we walk outside, we can see you. If we do that.
He's not lying, folks. He's not lying.
You know what, Tim?
What?
You're doing good, man. Everybody loves you. Don't hang yourself. You know what I'm saying? You might choose the wrong support beam and the house may collapse. I'm just saying, we do love you, man.
No, Tim, I've been by you plenty of times. I said, just come out, give me a call. You know what I'm saying? But you never gave me a call, Tim.
Right.
Like work on the weekends now, dog.
Wow. What a fucking
right, but we don't go on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. And that's for us Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Right. I didn't work out since Monday.
You was on vacation, Paco.
I was on vacation. I was in the lovely city of Tucson, Arizona.
So
there's nothing lovely about Tucson, but okay.
Everything's lovely about Tucson, bro. Everything lovely about Tucson.
Here at Paco's Power Hour, we love Tucson, Arizona. If I were to describe Tucson in one word, I would say community. Because there's a lot, it feels like everybody knows each other there. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to do. Me and my son, we walked to Reed Park, and there was an event going on where the kids get to, put on a lab coat and be scientists and actually do some scientific experiments, in the park, dude. And then they also got ducks there, dude. Ducks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we love Tucson, Arizona. They also got Lucky Wishbone, they got Minerito, they got El Güero Canelo, they got Little Mexico, they also got BKs, they got everything there.
They got Pat's Chili
Dogs out there in the west side by St. Mary's. You know what? It's very good. I recommend it heavily, bro. Chili dogs. I'm like Sonic, dog. When I go to Tucson, I'm always eating chili dogs, left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was I found them on TikTok. Pat's Chili Dogs in Tucson, Arizona.
It's basically just out of a house. You know what I mean? It's dope. It's dope. I recommend it, dude. 18 stars out of 10.
Nice. All right, Tim.
All right. I think the beef segment's over. I mean, that really didn't even go to any beef, really. We're gonna go ahead and go into another segment. Which one did you want to do? Dude?
What is it? The rant, daily rant.
Okay, daily rant. Where's it at? All right, everybody. This is the daily rant brought to you by Gussolini. The next time you need a roof repair, to call Gussolini.
Right. Anyways, I just want to rant a little bit about traffic today. It's been heavy lately.
You know what? What do you know what's whack then?
All right.
Because I think what's whack and a rant kind of go hand in hand. I think we're gonna get rid of the rant segment.
All right, cool.
You know what's whack. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, guys. Call my number if you have it, and I'll put you on the show. Hold on. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh,
Paco's professionalism.
Paco's Power Hour original. You know it's whack. You've never heard this on any other podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Go ahead.
All right, now let me start. Let me continue where I left out.
Yeah, let's start off with it's whack.
You know what's whack? It is taking 2 hours to drive back to work. I mean, driving to work. And I'm sorry. It's amazing how much traffic. And I don't understand these drivers. They just cut you off left and right, thinking that we can stop on point too, man. But that's just my personal vehicle. Driving to work, it normally takes me about 45 minutes, and that's taking Grant too. This Friday, 2 hours, and I was still late to work. So I don't know. That's whack. That's super whack to me. What happened? We used to. Arizona just filled up with cars, so what the hell? That's just whack to me.
Right. Go ahead, Tim. Is this relatable to you, Gussolini's? It's whack.
No, it's not, because real drivers don't have problems like that. And we all know at this time of the year, snowbirds come back into town. We know traffic gets worse because people are flying in for the holidays. And it is what it is. It happens every year around this time of the year, and we should all be aware of that, and we should all be prepared for that, no matter what happens.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fantasy, because he's living in a fantasy land. Goose, sure, we all know that snowbirds come back and that people come into town for the holidays and stuff, but it's still whack, dude. Don't you agree?
I do agree with that, man. It's super whack, bro. Like it went from being semi-crowded to just fucking crowded, bro. Especially if you take Northern to the 99 to that 101. That's horrible. It's horrible fucking traffic, bumper to bumper.
Dude, it's not only Northern, it's also Olive and Piora. God. You know what I'm saying? It's backed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're just east of the 101 trying to get to the west side of the 101, it's a lot of traffic, man, for no reason. And also, it's kind of like, even when there's not supposed to be traffic, it's a bunch of traffic. What Goose is saying. So, Tim, you do not relate to this?
I relate to it to a point, but I mean, at a point, you got to realize that we're a growing city, you know? Peoria and Glendale is freaking growing. You guys have a Hot Wheels resort in your city, you know?
Right.
You're gonna get traffic.
Right. So I think
they're not gonna go anywhere. The rest of us deal with it.
So I think Tim doesn't relate to this because he's only moving trailers in the yard. Okay. Is this relatable to me? It's absolutely relatable. I just told you why. But, you know, it just seems like there's so much traffic, even when there was like 2 weeks ago, there wasn't supposed to be any traffic at like 11 p.m. And then now it's like 11 p.m. There's a bunch of traffic for some reason. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was just trying to get at. So, yeah, Goose got a good, you know, it's whack. It's relatable. Tim, do you have a, you know, what's whack?
You know what's whack?
Yeah. What's
Ice Cube making a new album.
Wow.
Like really? Like it's not even good. It's not even that good, honestly.
Okay. All right. Listen, I haven't heard it yet.
You ain't heard the new song yet?
No. Didn't you send it to me?
Yeah, I did. I sent you the link to it. But I think I sent it to you through iTunes, not YouTube.
And also, I was at work, dude. You know, unless I could click on it and hear it, I can't.
But I don't think I can have it. I have it on YouTube.
I'll look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good music, man.
Tim, listen, you got a better, you know, it's whack. I can't do this one because I haven't heard it, so I can't say if it's relatable or not.
Okay, here's a better one.
Thank you.
You know what's whack?
What?
When you make plans with people and then all your plans fall through every week with that person. It's so retarded. Like, if we're gonna make plans, we make plans. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go. I know stuff comes up. If we make plans to go and make efforts to go, we should go. You know,
right.
The last minute I can't go. Let's just stay inside, play games.
Yeah. I mean, Black Ops 6 came out, and you know, I think a lot of fools are on that.
Well, it's not even like it's someone we know. You know, I'm not gonna put any names out there.
Right.
But it's someone we know. Mm-hmm. He does it all the time to everybody.
No. Yeah.
And I was kind of because I missed the fair. But you know, he had personal issues. I had personal issues. We tried to make a day, but it never came about. Well,
it seems to me like maybe your friendship has grown apart. I mean, you guys are probably not working together anymore, and I mean, you know, you guys probably don't click anymore like you used to. And basically, that happens, man. Like I got a list of friends. Like Tim used to be like number 7, but now he's like number 47. You know what I'm saying?
Wow,
I'm just saying, you just got to put your friends on the priority. What are you doing, Tim? Shut the fuck up with that background noise.
Why was I 7?
Jesus. Anyways, I'm just saying, like, I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm just saying, like, it sounds like you guys don't work together anymore. Like, you guys really ain't that close anymore, you know? And also, like, rumor has it that you smell, dude. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm not going to say you do because I haven't smelled you and I'm not trying to. You know what? This is relatable.
Wow.
Goose, is this relatable to you?
It is. It is. I know what he's talking about, but I also called him, you know, say a couple of times. Most of the time I call him and say, I can't make it. I don't have the funds.
He's talking about you.
Yeah, he was talking about me. Of course, he was talking about me.
You know, Goose never flakes. I don't know this guy to ever flake.
So,
but if he does, like, he'll let you know. He doesn't just ghost you. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll come up with some whack stuff, but at least I'll let you know, you know.
Right. At least he'll say, hey, look, I can't, my cat's got COVID or something.
Right.
He'll, say he'll let you know he can't make it at least, you know?
Right. And to Tim, you know, you're gonna put the beef out here, bro. We passed with that.
I know you should have brought that up during the beef segment, nigga.
Right.
No, my problem was I missed out on the fried cheesecake.
Why?
That's what my
listen, Tim.
At 450 pounds, you don't need fried cheesesteak,
right.
Tim.
And Tim, you can stand to miss out. Tim, you can stand to miss out on a few more desserts that you're fancying. But
oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Hey, shout out to Mariah. All right, so you know what? This is.
Why did you say that? Why the fuck you saying shit?
I'm sorry.
Why are you saying shit?
Hey.
Why are you some shit up? Shout out to Selena.
Okay, yeah, I love Selena. You know, that's my baby mother, man. She takes care of my son. I love her to death. Anyways,
And I love her. She takes care of my kids.
then why would you get upset? Anyways, look, this is relatable to me too. I think I said it was relatable already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, here's my. You know, it's whack. You know, it's whack. Tucson hasn't repaved a single road since 1854, and it's showing. There's potholes everywhere. The road is really rough, and also when you go there, they got the green arrow after the green light. It's counterintuitive. You know, when you're driving up here, it's always the green arrow first and then the green light. But over in Tucson, it's the green light and then the green arrow. So it's kind of like, oh, what? It threw me off. And then with the roads being the way that they are, very unpaved since, like I said, since forever. You know what I'm saying? You're risking damage to your car. Potholes and rough roads make me not happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right. Is this relatable to you, Goose?
This is that trip I took out there with you, Paco. Man, fuck those potholes. I mean, and you can't avoid them. You really can't avoid them. Like,
the only way you can avoid them is if you live there and you know where they are.
God, they're horrible. I mean, one, maybe two roads that are being fixed, and then the rest of them, fuck.
I used to live there for 5 years, but it doesn't help because there's new potholes every day.
I don't know. It's just maybe it's raining meteors over there or something. Because fuck, and they're deep too.
Yeah.
Like you run your tire today, you're gonna pop that motherfucker.
You're gonna fuck off a new rim,
right? You know what I'm saying? The fancy rims, don't take them to Tucson, Arizona, because
And you know what? I don't got to limit it to Tucson. I'm just gonna say, you know what's whack? Roads that haven't been repaved in years and years and years. Tim, is this relatable to you?
It's kind of relatable to me because I mean, I get it. You know, roads being repaved. It's kind of Arizona thing because we're shitty at paving roads. With the whole light traffic thing, I feel like that's a personal thing because I know a lot of lights that like they go green for like everyone to go straight, and you have to wait to turn for a while. It's like the end of the turn, end of the red light for the people.
Right.
And you turn, whatever. And I've seen that a lot. But you know, the roads I can understand, but I've never been to Tucson personally, so I can't make that distinction just in Tucson.
Yeah. Well, Tim, I'm just saying, as far as the lights, you know, having the green arrow. Oh my God. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, as far as the lights, like the green arrow after the green light, it's just kind of like you don't expect it, dude. And so that I think they should do that here. Because how many times have you seen somebody go in the middle of the intersection during the green light, and then when it turns yellow, then to red, they're still in the intersection, and then they turn when it's red, when it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So if they do the green arrow after the green light, then they could be in the middle of the intersection when the green light turns red, and then they'll still be good because it'll be a green arrow. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good idea.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Paco. Breaking news, shouts out to John Jones. He just retained his UFC championship in spectacular fashion. Shouts out to that nigga. He did it.
Yeah, shout out to that nigga.
I think Cali has the same system though, Paco, I believe.
Yeah,
they adapted. I think Tucson just adapted that from Cali
but it is. I think it is better. But I wasn't used to it, so I was kind of thrown off. But I do think it is better in retrospect.
Right, because it's the green arrow first, right, and then the light, right?
No, green light and then the green arrow, so that way nobody runs a red light taking the left.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that Tucson adapted that from California because California's the lights do the same thing. It's the green, the light is green and then the arrow. I mean the arrow first and then the green light.
Right, but like I'm saying, it does cause a lot of problems, a lot of accidents here when they put the green arrow first and then the green light, and then it just turns red, and then people are in the middle of the intersection when it's red, you know, trying to make a left.
And then people don't give a fuck out here. They'll still take it anyways.
Bro, people in Tucson drive way worse.
Yeah, I agree.
That's Paco's hot take.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? Let's choose another segment here. Let me see here. Is that you, dude?
Oh yes, ESPN.
Oh, so you're talking about John Jones?
Yeah.
16-time UFC champion. That is that nigga there.
Dude, shout out to John Jones, man. You know what I'm saying?
He did his shit. He actually did his shit tonight.
Right. Right. You know what? We're going to get into a very near and dear subject to me. Medical advice. Tim, kick it off.
My medical advice is don't become an over-the-road driver or become a driver who doesn't drive locally because you get really fat, gain a lot of weight, and you get a lot of health issues, You don't get to be at the gym every day. You can't do everything. All those things you see on TikTok about all truck drivers get to go out every day, and that's not true. We don't get time to do that. And the time that we do get to do that, we spend it on that, and then we don't get to sleep or don't get to do stuff. And it's hard to prioritize. I always tell people, stay away from trucking unless you know what you're doing, and always hit the gym, eat healthy,
You always tell people that?
I always tell them that, but I don't do it myself.
Okay.
Wait, you're telling people to stay away from trucking? Why?
Because trucking is not always for everybody.
Well,
some people can't handle trucking, and then trucking also promotes an unhealthy lifestyle.
It does not.
I don't listen.
It's up to you to stay healthy.
Right?
No, that's local trucking is what you guys do. I'm talking about trucking in general.
Over the road too. I see most of these truckers are now fit.
Oh fuck no, Goose! Shut
no,
the
they're
fuck
not.
up.
What truck you see that?
Where have you seen that?
I'm just saying that. I'm not saying. I'm maybe like a 30% of them are fit though. Maybe that might be pushing.
No, it's like 10%. Most of them are fat.
At the end of the day, though, it's your decision on what you eat. You know what I'm saying? Just pick the healthiest thing out of the worst thing.
Tim, listen.
You gotta understand, as a truck driver, you're not always given the amenities as you would to be at home to make a salad or to eat healthier. So you want more people to eat out than you want to eat at home or eat healthier.
But can I say, dude, it's like 90% diet and 10% working out. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I'm saying if you don't got the options, though, you can't always go to a store if you're in a store, in a state you don't know. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's why you bulk up for a few days if you're near a grocery store. But can I say something, Tim?
Go ahead.
I'm going to say a cliche. If you fail to prepare to fail.
I understand. I understand what I mean.
Clearly you don't. I'm just kidding.
I do. But fuck you. But that's my health tip. Stay in the gym, get healthier.
Okay.
Stay away from trucking unless you know what you're doing.
Okay.
I clearly know what I was doing.
I mean, it's also called pre-tripping. You know what I'm saying?
You
get ready for your trip. You know you're not going to be around any grocery stores. Like Paco was saying, you prepare to fail. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but what if you don't have a cooler? What if you don't have a freezer? What if you don't have a fridge?
Look,
that goes back to what I said, man. If you fail to prepare to fail.
Okay, but you're not gonna go out and buy a $400 refrigerator before you and then drive for food.
You know, trucking is if you're over the road guy. You know you're gonna live on that truck.
You know what you're getting yourself into, right? Yeah.
And I think 90%, 100% of these guys, when they get into trucking, they already know when they're going over the road.
Right.
Not really. Some of these guys don't know what over the road is. Some of them think that it's all, sightseeing and stuff.
Well, listen, that goes right back to what I'm saying. If you fail to prepare to fail. If you don't prepare yourself for a job that you got, then how, where's the common sense? Listen, hold on. If I'm getting an over the road job, I'm going to look into all the aspects of it. I'm going to talk to veteran drivers and things like that. I don't just jump into something and then all of a sudden be like, oh, I already got it all made up in my head. That's insane.
So that's why I tell drivers, listen, trucking may not be for you if you can't handle.
Oh my God.
The temptation of going out to eat, the temptation of going to new states and seeing new food and going out and not having food. If you can't handle, being disciplined on your workout plan, even when you're tired or when you're working. All people are like that.
Not everybody's a big bagger.
Wow.
Everybody's a big guy, but everyone's a control bit back.
I couldn't imagine how many people Tim gave advice to and they just did not take it. Just
if they don't take it, that's all wrong.
Like, but
I ain't taking more advice. I'm like, fuck you, I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay, all right. You know,
but I ate grapes.
You ate grapes, and you look like that.
No, but I ate grapes. I ate grapes too. Great. I was great. Food was amazing.
Right.
Unhealthy. Amazing.
Right.
Coming from the men that ate what? You drink what? Like a gallon of tea every day?
Extra.
A gallon of extra sweet. No, it was like every other day.
That's not any better.
It will last like me a day and a half.
Yo, me and my nigga Goose drink like a gallon of water a day, but you know, whatever.
I'm only tea lasts me.
I start drinking a gallon of water a day.
Tea lasts me like a week and a half. You know?
I don't even drink tea if it's extra sweet. I'll drink it. I'll make tea, but I won't. I'll put a little bit of honey, but no sugar. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll get natural sugar.
That's a big ass cap.
No, I did it 2-3 days already, like in a row. This week alone.
He has stopped drinking soda. Shout out to Paco for that.
I mean, look, okay, Goose. I'm gonna confess to you. I've been drinking sodas today, but you know, I have been cutting back a lot. Right. I drink soda every day. But you know, I'm only human, so I mean, once, maybe I'll say maybe 3 times a week I'll drink a soda, but not even a whole soda. But I'll still drink soda, you know. But I've been trying to cut it out. It's hard, man, because sugar's an addiction.
It is. It's a bad addiction.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I do it too myself. I said no more donuts, and then
and this motherfucker just said a cookie right now. He said no donuts, but cookies are good.
Raisin oatmeal cookie.
But they're still high in sugar. But they're the bomb, dude.
Right, but it's hard though. It's really hard though not to eat cookies.
It is. We're only human, man. You know what I'm saying? We're on this health journey, but you know what? It's okay to make mistakes in the beginning. But once you get it down, it's like you're unstoppable. There's no mistakes. You know what I mean? But that takes a few weeks.
You know, just
to get your mindset right. And you know what? When you made up the mind to be healthy, then you'll know. But I haven't really made that up. I'm starting to get there, but I've been slipping in and out, you know? So I'm just going to be honest. I'm not perfect.
Right.
I've been slipping in and out. I was on vacation for 4 days.
And it's hard, too. Like I said, it's hard for us, you know, especially around these seasons, the seasons, man.
The Tamales season? Fuck. My pizza got hard just thinking about the tamales.
Right. Yeah, I'm all bricked up thinking about the tamales. You know, I had enchiladas. Oh my God.
Enchiladas is my favorite.
Right. You know, it's hard. It's a lot of tortilla, a lot of carbs, a lot of fat from the cheese, you know, the chicken. Well,
I mean, it's good protein. For
chicken's good, right? Yeah. But that's a lot of carbs, though. Because you don't even, I wasn't even thinking about the carbs when I was carving down that tray. I mean, I'm talking about like a lasagna tray.
You know what? You were just thanking the Lord that they put enchiladas in your
and then they made
God bless your sister for making them for you.
Right, and arroz too. Fuck.
Your jefas arroz is the best, other than my jefas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom.
Right,
Mom, please don't listen to this.
Right, but it's hard though. That's a lot of carbs though, man. But we're trying. And you can slip, you know, as long as you keep trying though.
Right.
Know?
It's just the point. You can slip it up, but don't just give it up. You know?
Again, like I said, to Tim's what is it, medical advice, do not become a trucker.
Right.
Just choose the best option you got out there, you know.
I didn't say it was my medical advice was not become a trucker. I said my medical advice was to know what you're getting into and eat healthy and go to the gym daily.
Okay, that's great medical, basic, generic medical advice. But I'm just going to say it like this, man. There's people that work from home every day. You know what I'm saying? They work 8 to 10 hours on their computer. And, you know, they're doing the same thing, just sitting there in a chair like you're doing in the trucking. You know what I'm saying? But I know because they're at home, they got more options. They could go to the store more often or whatever. But I'm just saying that some people get caught in a mind trap. You know, you got to break the monotony and really think outside the box. It's hard. It's hard, I know. But once you do it for like 2 weeks, you'll be all right.
Yeah, and it's all about motivation, how you want to feel and look.
Motivation.
Right. Right.
Goose, do you have any medical advice for the folks? I know we spent a lot of time on Tim's.
Yeah, drink a lot of water, you know. A lot of water. Water is life. basically.
Yes, water. You know what? It just makes me feel clean. When I piss and it's nice and kind of clear with the tint of yellow, it's nice because it makes me feel clean. Like I don't got the toxins in me. I'm flushing my system out. Tim, how do you feel? How do you feel about water?
I feel good with water. I feel like everyone should be drinking water, even though we're coming out of the season. When summertime's over, everyone thinks, "Oh, we don't need that much water." No, your body needs to still be hydrated.
Right.
Even though we're coming out of it, doesn't mean your body won't get dehydrated or you won't feel as bad. Especially with flu season stuff around, it's good to stay hydrated and be all natural. Don't drink the vitamin waters, the Gatorades, all those sugars and such. Just drink, water. What God gave us, pure water.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Not just money, not that fake crappiness. Good, wholesome water.
Listen, how do you guys feel about Sampezi or Perrier?
That's sparkling water, correct, Paco?
That's what?
Sparkling water?
Yeah, Sampezi. I call it Sampezi. San Pellegrino is what I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, after a good hangover, that's really good water to drink.
Listen, I chug that water. I basically buy it by the case, and I chug that shit within a day. I cannot control myself with sparkling water. Well, yeah. I got sparkling water in the trunk. Nice.
What water I had the other day? It was actually really good water. I found out.
Pizza water?
No, that water is disgusting. It's very diluted. Anyway,
KFC water.
It's called Mountain Valley water. It's like in a green bottle.
Oh, at Sprouts.
Yeah, I had that the other day. It's like my sister that works there. It's dope.
That water is really good.
Oh my God, dang.
I love the sparkling mountain spring water.
Why is everything sparkling for you? I want to know why that's the thing. Like,
I love the carbonated water. That's it. I love to take a big drink and then burp all the toxins out. I don't know. I just love the water, dude. I love sparkling water like a motherfucker though. That's just the carbonation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So Paco, what's your health advice for us?
My health advice is if you're gonna drink beer, don't drink liquor afterwards. Okay, because that will mess you up bad. All right.
Well, you're not supposed to mix.
Right. That's my medical advice, puto. Don't just.
Well, that's common fucking knowledge though for a lot of people who are drinking.
Oh my God, Tim! What about the children that are 21 about to start drinking? They need this. This is for them. Same for you, puto. You fucking fat ass.
You should have said. If you're gonna say that, you should say, "Don't mix alcohol and weed." Don't do drugs in the
drink. You should smoke weed with alcohol. It's the best feeling.
Not when you first start drinking or start doing that stuff. Oh God. Because it's not going to be a good high for you.
Tim, I didn't even finish my medical advice without you fucking know. You know what?
Go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I respect your bitch ass medical advice. Get to the gym and eat healthy. Like you fucking do that. Anyways, I'm just saying. This is for all the children that are 21 years old. If you're gonna start drinking, don't drink beer and then think it's a good idea to start taking shots. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna mess you up bad, right? It's not for you, fat fucking puerca bitch. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? That's my medical advice. You know what I'm saying? Paco's in here. And you know what? If you want to smoke weed and drink beer, then do it. It's the best feeling.
Or alcohol and weed. You know what
alcohol and weed go together like menudo.
Right, but don't drink liquor before beer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Or beer before liquor. Honestly, they'd be like, oh yeah, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. But then they say beer before liquor, you'll never be sicker. Right?
That's not true. You still get sick either way.
You mix liquor and beer at all, you're fucked.
Right. You still get you get fucked up, and then you don't remember shit.
If you drink a low class beer with some high class liquor, I don't really get fucked up. But if you drink low class beer and you drink some low class liquor, you're gonna get fucked up.
Getting drunk also depends on your body weight.
Right, and your tolerance, because I mean, there's people that just start drinking and then they're fucked right from the you know what I'm saying? If you're a seasoned veteran and you used to be an alcoholic and you might start drinking again, it's just like, it's like muscle memory, nigga.
Yeah.
And when I say like, oh, drink a fucking White Claw, then, oh, I'm gonna go drink some 1800, my friend. No.
You know,
We're talking about
shout out to
real
White
beer.
Claw. That is some pretty good beer,
Oh,
bro.
Dr. Goose and Dr. Nays, we know about White Claw. Shout out to Rosita.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
White
We was
some
chilling
game with that White
we
Claw.
was chilling at Rose's house on 4th of July. You know, I could say that. Public knowledge at this point.
Right, but
yeah.
she
you know,
put us on game with that.
I was
White
like, yo, dude, I never had White Claw. I don't want to try it because I don't know how it's gonna be. And then Dr. was like, don't be a bitch. I'm like, all right, let me try it. And next thing I know, I'm fucked up, fool. I'm getting flipped over. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, White Claw is dangerous for me because I love sparkling water. And this shit got alcohol? No, I'm fucking done.
Oh shit, yeah. Paco woke up looking like an Indonesian, bro, with the dot in the middle of his forehead.
Oh wow. Hindu.
You're right.
Indonesian? What did you say?
Shut up. Anyway, so we're gonna let's get into another segment real quick, huh?
Oh shit.
You want to do conspiracy theories, guilty pleasures?
I
gotta catch him down.
I want to ask you guys a question.
All right, go ahead. Ruin the
Have
show.
Have you guys ever heard of tamalezote? Tamalezote?
No.
Tim, can you say it but more better?
I think
I can't say it. Okay, so what they said is a restaurant somewhere in Phoenix gives you half a tamale
Uh-huh.
in a cup. Then on top of the tamale, they put pozole on top of the tamale.
You just throw a tamale in pozole?
Huh?
You just throw a tamale into pozole.
Yeah, but they mix it together. They put crema on it. They put the cotilla, the cilantro, and everything else that they went in pozole, and they dressed it.
What restaurant
Hold
is
on.
this?
When you say
I don't
pozole,
know.
we're already thinking about cilantro and lime and all that, cebolla, everything.
Yeah, but that's what this restaurant says they do. They set it up
Right,
for you.
but what restaurant is this though? Because it was the only thing I could think of using the tamale, the pozole, was to dip the tamale in there. You
Right.
know?
That's what I was about to say. I've got a tamale, dipping in pozole and eating it.
Right.
Or menudo.
So they put the tamale on the bottom, then they put pozole on top of it.
That's not impressive.
You mean the what's that? What's the little things called? The
Pitos.
no. The little popcorn things, the pozole.
The hominy?
Yeah, you mean they put the hominy over it? Because I don't see the point of them dropping pozole juice all over the tamale.
I mean, it's just
it's like it's hominy and the pozole juice.
pozole got hominy and like puerco or whatever chicken sometimes, you know. But what's the the only difference that it would make is that you get masa with it. It sounds good. Don't worry, it sounds like a dream. But I mean, it's not that impressive because, you know, like Goose said, real niggas already dipped their tamales in pozole anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we get the pozole juice on the masa anyway. I don't know. It's not really innovative to us.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was cool. I'm like, that seems pretty cool.
What restaurant is this in Phoenix that has it? Because I would love to see you go and eat.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to eat too.
I'm trying to figure out too. It was on Instagram, and I'm like, what the heck?
You didn't save it, you faggot?
See, I be saying Paco all the spots that we have on Instagram.
Right. And he sends me some from Las Vegas, and we're like, dude, we got to go to Vegas. There's a Vegas trip we need to do where we eat bomb ass food every day.
Saluditas, bro. We're gonna go have some of that burrito, bro. It's $100 burrito, bro, and it's like a 7-pound burrito, bro. It's like this big, bro.
Oof.
You know?
Hey, show me that burrito.
Right. Shout out to Saluditas in Vegas. You know,
we've never been there, but we love you.
Right. Hey, when we go, you'll know we're there.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't gonna say nothing, but it's gonna be science.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. We need to take a plan a trip out there to Vegas. You know
Vegas, dude, it's only like 5 hours away, dude.
So, but yeah, I mean,
what segment should we do? So, dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
You want to do that?
Dear Lord.
All right. And you know what? It's time for another Paco's Power Hour original. It's the Dear Lord segment. We're going to go ahead and, just basically publicly pray for something. Go ahead, Tim.
One second. I'm sorry.
All right, here I go. Dear Lord, please pray for Tim's weight.
I just sent you the top when they do it. I just sent it to you.
Yeah, he sent it to my telephone. I'm sorry, cellular phone. Let me see here.
What's the new segment?
Hijo de la ching. Oh,
is that what the restaurant called? Tamale Mama? Tim Lote?
Yeah.
Is that here in Phoenix?
Yeah.
$12 for pozole.
Yeah, look. All right, we'll figure it out, man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You got menudo on Sunday only.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, the Dear Lord segment. Go ahead, Goose. Say your prayer again, because Tim kept interrupting, and it was gross.
Dear Lord, please keep an eye on Big Tim Lote's weight. Go ahead, Tim Lote. Say your prayer.
Oh, dear Lord. Please let these fat fucks die at a blissful death, and let them understand that I'm not that big. I'm just fluffy.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Amen.
All right. Dear Lord, please give me the strength to deal with all these out-of-town drivers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
That's what the whole thing today.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, I mean, I was talking to Paco on the phone, and he got so angry at traffic, he hung up on me. He called me back.
I was mad, dude. I was like, yeah, I can't even talk to Dr. Goose. I was gonna yell at him, and I was like, he doesn't deserve this. Click. But yeah, man,
Well, it's gonna get better once that casino gets built over by the 303.
Desert Diamond is already open, isn't it?
No, not until December.
Oh, because I seen the signs. I thought it was open when I was passing by. But
no, it's not until like December 13th or something like that.
Another Desert Diamond? Do we really need one? Desert Diamond sucks, dude. Even when I was in Tucson, the Desert Diamond. Okay, look. Here's what I'll say. Desert Diamond is beautiful. Like if you're delivering there, because they'll let you get a $2 lunch. You know what I'm saying? And these lunches are hooked up. You can go into the employee cafeteria, pay $2, get a nice lunch, even if you're just delivering beer or whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It is bomb. Other than that, every time I go to Desert Diamond in Tucson or here, I always lose, dude. It's not good. For me, at least. You know? Just want to say that.
Is this relatable to you, Dr. Goose?
No, I mean it is, because every time I go in there, the only thing I lose is money. I mean, shit.
What do you mean? That's the whole purpose.
Where did you go to Desert Diamond?
You know, I
can't afford to lose money,
and it pisses me off, but I still do it anyways. But
it's fun. It's fun though. It is fun.
It's fun.
You have fun while you're losing money. Yeah, I'll give it that. But when you leave, then you're pissed off.
Right.
But while you're losing the money, it's like, oh, hey, go ahead, hit it again. Or yeah, hit me. What? And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Paco's Power Hour original, a pee break. I'll be right back.
Wow.
I'll be right back. Go ahead, Dr. Goose, hold it down.
All right, I got you. Yeah, so it's been hard, a little too hard. But all right, Tim Lote, say something. Don't leave me talking about myself.
I'll let you talk to yourself, because you know why?
Why?
I'm too fat to be on the podcast today.
Well, I mean,
today's podcast is brought to you by fat people and out-of-town drivers.
Wow. All right. Yeah. If you want to put it that way, yeah. Shout out to the out-of-town drivers, bro. Just be safe out here when you're driving, because y'all motherfuckers don't care for how people drive out here. But anyways, so yeah. What else, Tim? What else is new with you?
Life. Life has gotten a lot better. Doing things out of my non-normal stuff. If I can explain it in further detail without the massive amounts of fans that Paco has coming to flock us, I would tell you guys. But let's just say a lot of things are cooking up. Tim Lote is going to be big and badder next year. And Paco's Power Hour, we're going to hit it hard beginning of next year.
So you're saying 2025 is going to be your year?
Every year is going to be my year, Dr. Goose. I'm here on out. No more losing for Tim, you know.
Nobody ever said that.
Huh?
Nobody ever said that. You just got to get dedicated to what you're doing, you know.
I'm dedicating it to my girls, you know, my 3 beautiful girls.
Right, but that's what I'm saying, though. You just got to be dedicated to what you're doing, you know. I'm like Paco. He's dedicated. You know, we dedicated to the gym. So we made a change commitment, saying we're going to change. You know, we want to change in our lives. You know, we were tired of being these overweight tortas, and we decide gym life is, you know, something to do with the gym. I mean, we're not professional workers. We don't go professionally like these other levels do, but you know what I'm saying? Something to keep healthy. Like we can still, I want to still be able to enjoy the food that we have without the risk of getting sick. That's why we go to the gym.
And you know what? Oh, go ahead, Tim.
Well, I was going to say the only person who really gets sick around here is you, but you know, whatever. You know, let's keep going.
I don't remember Goose getting sick at all, except for that one time for like 3 months. Other than that, I don't remember anybody getting sick, Tim. It sounds like you're taking personal shots, man.
Oh, wow. Right. Look, right. That's my health was bad. Remember?
Dude, I
picked up
sick.
Smoking.
Anyways, basically, dude, I haven't been sick in so many months. And I used to get sick all the time, dude. But now I take shrooms and I go to the gym, dude, and I don't get sick no more. Anyways, we're gonna go to another segment. The pee break's over. That concludes Paco's Power Hour pee break, and we're gonna go ahead and get into conspiracy theories. Go ahead, Goose. Give us a conspiracy theory that you've been thinking about lately.
Pigeons. Anybody ever seen a baby pigeon? You know?
Yeah.
You have seen a baby pigeon?
Yeah, but you know, here's the thing about baby pigeons. They don't leave the nest until they're able to, you know, until they're fully grown, you know?
Right, but I think that's the government keeping an eye on us.
You think that so you're one of those guys who thinks that the pigeons are government tools?
Yeah, I think they use this to spy on us, you know?
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I'm kind of paranoid, so I kind of believe that.
So
I'm not going to even hate on that one. What do you think about his conspiracy theory, Tim?
I think it's relatable. I mean, I've seen baby pigeons, but you don't even see them doing anything. You just sit there.
Well, you don't usually see them because they're in the nest. Like, they don't leave. They're not.
Well,
they're not over here begging for bread, nigga.
No, like there's a nest outside my house, and like they sit there and they just stare at you.
Yeah, we believe that.
Really weird.
Yeah.
But you know, whatever.
Okay. Hey, Tim, do you have a conspiracy theory you've been thinking about?
Yes. Have you ever noticed that when it's time for like Thanksgiving, Christmas time, all the food prices go up higher? Like I went to go buy a pack of eggs the other day. I thought I was like, 12 pack of eggs for like $2-3. You know what I mean?
It's like 4 or 5 now.
It's like 4, and yeah. I'm like, what the hell? I never heard of any chicken crisis or there's no eggs or nothing like that. And someone told me they'll just move the eggs during that time because they sell a lot of them. I'm like, that's retarded. Like, why would you do that?
Well,
and they say,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
And it's just weird. Like, they say it's only certain food that gets marked up. So you'll see milk, you'll see eggs, you'll see bread, you'll see, sugar and stuff all get marked up. But stuff that's not marked up is like why does mark everything up 10% if you're going to do it that way? Mm-hmm. Why is it certain things? But that's why I think the government's trying to change our mindsets and like what we should be eating, what we shouldn't be eating, to make things that are, like unhealthy, cheaper, and make things that are healthy for us cheaper. Like I usually buy brown eggs. Brown eggs are now $6 for a 12-pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, brown eggs are healthier for you though. That's what I've heard.
That's what you've heard.
Yeah, and like certain types of milks, like even all the milks, like going up to $4 or $5 this week. I'm like, what the hell?
I believe that's called inflation, Tim.
Well,
yeah, but it's only for this time of the year. Usually, this time of the year is not that. It's like $2 or $3.
Well, let me just say, man, that's a means of control, supply and demand. You can basically, the powers that shouldn't be are setting the price on things that everybody needs. And it's just basically just gauge on how people react. You remember when like coronavirus hit, what's it called? The scamdemic or whatever.
The scam, damn it.
And they control the supply. So if they shorted toilet paper and stuff, people are freaking out. They're just trying to gauge for it. But also, I want to say, like we saw on social media and the news that people were freaking out. But then, like in real life, I didn't really see anybody that I know really freaking out other than maybe one or two people that watch the news religiously. They're controlling the narrative on that, on everything.
Can I add a side note to that too about stores as well?
Go ahead.
Have you ever noticed too at Walmart they're starting to put yellow posts outside the stores now?
No.
Like if you look at some of like the Walmarts and stuff like that, usually like the green ones, they don't have yellow posts outside of them, like barriers or whatever. Someone told me, there's a Walmart employee saying they got all notices that they need to put yellow posts and barriers and blockades blocking the doors starting 2024 going to 2025.
Are you talking about the ones to protect from somebody backing into the
yeah, someone bringing into the store. Yeah, like they're doing that at Walmart, and they're doing that at Fry's too.
I haven't seen them at Fry's. I mean,
yeah, but that's what I said. They're gonna start building them though. But why would you need to start building them all of a sudden?
People's safety,
right? Because
why would okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I'm just gonna say, as a distributor, I know I could just fucking run my car through the back door because I know
right.
What I'm saying. You know what I mean? They can't pull a fast one on me. I know how to bust a damn car into a store where all the shit is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in the front of the store, sure, that's gonna help wonders.
Yeah, but I mean, how many times have you heard someone run through a store?
Multiple times.
Like there's been a bunch of like even just old ladies like with seizures or health problems, just like letting their car drive into a store. Like you've heard about that shit a lot, But at the same time,
it's not academic though. But it's kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not common. I would agree, but as far as that, it's just it goes hand in hand with the social engineering. It's always to plant ideas in your head. And then, once we got those ideas in our head, then they start to normalize them by having news stories about them and stuff. And so they become normalized in our head. You understand? So that way, that just goes with the Matrix. We opt in when we watch the news and believe it. A lot of the news is fake. A lot of it is. They disseminate it from like a major corporation. There's one called PR Newswire. They just make stories up. They disseminate them throughout the country. And people believe them. They even have like for things like that, like fake events. They have donation websites up for like 2-3 weeks prior to the event, and they just hit a switch and make them live. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the Matrix, you ever wonder what happened to all the public phones that used to be out? Who took them down?
The pay phones?
Yeah, I didn't see anybody pick those up.
Well, that's something like. How would you keep tabs on that also? And then like who thinks about a payphone that often?
Right, but it's a landline. You know what I'm saying? Now everything's cellular now, right?
Right. 5G.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying though. Cellular, you know what I'm saying? We're cell. So you know what I'm saying? We don't have no
I love how you're thinking. Go ahead.
We don't have access to no landline. Maybe a landline was an escape from the Matrix, but it's conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, but just saying though. Anybody seen who took those phones down? Because I didn't see anybody take them down.
Listen, in Tucson, there's a bunch of them.
Oh, they're still in Tucson?
There's still a bunch of downtown clinics.
But like, if you don't look for them, you're not gonna notice them either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not thinking about payphones all day. So if I pass a payphone, I'm not gonna give it a second thought because I also grew up with payphones around. So if I don't think about it and I don't see it, it doesn't register as odd.
Because those payphones used to be around the corners everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, like everywhere, dude. And then I remember back in like 2015. I saw a payphone outside of a liquor store. I was like, holy shit. And then I went to it and I took a picture with it because I was like, I haven't thought about a payphone in so many years.
Right. And cell phones came out. You know?
Like you push collect, you dial collect, and then when it says, please say your name, you're like, Mom, pick me up. I'm over here at the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
When it says shit that, you know, something like that. But yeah, I haven't thought about that in years though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
I'll collect one. Mom, hey, open the door. I gotta go.
Pick me up for practice.
Right. And then just hang up before the operators finish making the
before
call.
they charge your mom like fucking $5.
Right.
It's stupid.
Fuck. You know what was expensive too? The Ninja Turtles hotline. I ran my parents.
I was scared to death to dial any numbers. Okay, so you're lucky, man.
I ran my parents' bill up to like $700 on that.
A 1-900.
Yeah, just to hear fucking Vanilla Ice singing "Go Ninja, Go Ninja."
Oh,
go.
that shit was hard though. When I was a kid too, that was my favorite movie. I'll be dancing to when Vanilla Ice was at the end performing and shit.
It gives you a number for you to call, and I used to call that fucking number constantly, and I learned the number, and it's like you be charged what is it, $1.45 a minute? You know what I'm saying? And I used to, hey, watch. I used to tell my friends, like, hey, you guys want to hear the Ninja Turtles theme song from Vanilla Ice? So it was like 3 or 4 times. The song was over. I called it again.
Wow, dude. And you know what? I was when the Ninja Turtles came out, I was too little to really like know about phone numbers and stuff like that. But I love that movie, man.
Right. And I was like, what the fuck?
I had it on VHS. We could just watch that shit.
It was 1992 when that movie came out.
Yeah, dude. I was like 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
But I remember I had it on VHS, though, watching it all the time. That movie and Batman with Michael Keaton.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I
think, what's that nigga's name? Fucking Joker. What's his name?
Who was it?
It was like
Jack Nicholson.
Yes, Jack Nicholson.
Thank you, Tim Lotto.
Dude, I got that movie in like 1980 something when it came out on VHS.
Yeah, that was one of the best movies ever.
I watched that movie to death.
I think Michael Keaton plays the best Batman.
I don't care. But
I don't know. I don't know.
Look, they're all good in their own way.
Except for Val Kilmer.
They're all different versions of Batman anyway. It doesn't matter.
Right. They're not canon.
But you know what I thought about too about Dr. Good's conspiracy theory? Why isn't if the landline thing is true, why doesn't anyone offer landline like connections anymore? You know what I mean?
Listen, if we do a quick search, I'm sure we could find somebody that will provide a landline, right? Or no?
I don't think so. I think when was the last time you ever heard like of a Cox or a provider offering landline?
It's been probably a good 5 or 6 years, maybe, right? No, maybe even
longer.
Probably like 10 years.
Yeah. Getting a cell phone is so easy now. You know what I mean?
It's probably been about a good 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, because I haven't heard anyone like offer, hey, you can get landline service to your house. I'm like, because most houses have landlines. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. They don't just come with it. You know, you got to set it up through a phone company.
No, but you got a phone. But you got a phone cord. That you plug it in. Everyone has a phone cord in their house.
Right. And you're talking about the go ahead.
For the service, you have to hook it up. So I get that, but no one's ever offered that. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Right, but I mean, people use the phone line for DSL, don't they?
Yeah, they use it for hotspot to Wi-Fi. So they don't use it for what the intended purposes were.
Right, and that goes to the idea of there's no satellites in the sky. Everything is underground cables. You know, as far as your Wi-Fi, your internet, everything, there's no such thing as satellites. And then the satellites that they do have are on balloons and inside the Earth's atmosphere. Like, it's not real what they're trying to tell us. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about that?
Yeah, like when you look it up, there's no home phone services you can look up. It just takes you to AT&T or cell phone services.
Right. Anyways, we're gonna move on.
But he did his.
No, you do yours.
My conspiracy theory?
Go ahead, Paco.
Dang, dude, there's so many. Maybe you know what? There's one thing I've been thinking about. the world's population, I don't think it's nearly as high as they're saying. Like, what is it? What are they saying now? 8 million people or 8 billion people on this earth?
Yeah.
I don't think that's even partly true.
How can they count everybody? Though?
Right.
That's not an accurate count.
Not only that, but they got data, census and stuff like that, and then on not just humans, but different
average.
Not just humans, but different races, and for the idea that if a certain race doesn't stay above like a certain percentage, then they're doomed to be extinct within 100 years because of the lack of reproduction. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think, like, okay, if you look in your city, like the major cities, like the Phoenix area and like Tucson and like places like that in Arizona, it seems crowded because everybody's going towards the centers. But then outside of that, there's so much space, so much fucking unused land. I don't think that the population is as high as they say. And I don't think we're like reaching even 8 billion like they say. You know what I mean? Like maybe a few years ago, they might say 7.5 billion people on this earth. It doesn't make sense because if you look at the charts and the rates, they're on the decline. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the metropolitan areas, everybody's hurting towards them. You know what I mean? So I don't think the population we're not getting overpopulated. Maybe the centers of the capitals of the states and the major cities in the states are getting overpopulated because everybody's migrating towards them. But other than that, I don't think it's going to be as high as they say. You know what I mean? Like there's not that many people on this earth like they think. Like they want to.
Yeah, can I say?
Go ahead.
Because like to your point, Paco, like they were saying that our generation from like 1980 to like 2000 to early 2000s, like adults now, we're not having as many kids as our parents did. We're probably having max 1 or 2 kids, and then we're done.
That goes with social engineering because in the 50s, it's like 2.5 kids per family per household. Nowadays, it's like you're lucky if you have 1 kid per household per family. A lot of people aren't reproducing like they used to, and so for them to be like, "Oh, we're getting overpopulated," it's a bullshit. And you know what? It has a lot to do with women's liberation and the birth control pill. A lot of like birth control ideas that are being put out there and normalized. Like people aren't reproducing like they used to. You know what I'm saying? And then there's also this LGBT shit where there's like gay people, they don't reproduce. You know what I'm saying? So that's on the rise also to brainwash the children for that. You know what I'm saying? So there's not as many people being born as they want us to think. They want us to think we're being overpopulated, but at the same time, they got all this birth control, they got all this gay shit. Next thing you know, it's not as many people being made on Earth like it used to be in the 50s or the 60s when we had wholesome values in this country. Because like when it gets to the 60s, that's when morale goes out the window. It's a slow burn. Like when the 60s, it's like free love. That's when the birth control pill came out, things like that. You know what I'm saying? And the population's been on the decline since, So, I mean, I've just been thinking about this conspiracy theory where it's like, it's not as many people as they say. The population is really on the decline.
And you also have to go to, our social engineering has taught us that since really like the early 70s, 80s, they taught us that going to the city is where it is, where everybody goes out, has fun. No one's going out making farms. They're not owning land. They rather have smaller pieces of land next to each other. And if you look at houses now, they're all built right on top of each other. There is no space anymore. You know what I mean? Back in like the 50s, 60s, 40s, there was space in between your houses. You could have yards and fields and stuff like that. There's nothing like that. We're all so populated in one city. And they're saying, oh, this is where you have to be to have fun and to go out and go do things. But that's not always true.
That goes what Paco was saying. Everybody's moving into the center of the city.
Everybody's migrating to the city.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but they're leaving out the outside of the city open. So they don't.
I mean, look, have you ever been on a?
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, have you ever been on a plane and flown from over different states? There's so much empty land, so much. You know what I'm saying? Until you reach the cities, there's so much open space and area. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be this crowded. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it just goes with the idea that they're trying to condition us for these new quote unquote smart cities that come out. So what it is that they're going to give you like a social rating, and you're going to be within a certain city limits. And if you do something that's also why they're pushing electric cars, because you can only get like 300 miles with one charge. You know what I'm saying? They're very limiting. And when in the 1800s they had electric cars that can go so much more. You know what I'm saying? They're very limiting with the electric cars. Also with the gas, and they've already been controlled us with the petroleum. And who knows what oil is? Like, we don't even understand what oil is. They want to say it was fossil fuels back in the day, but then in recent years, they want to backtrack and say, oh, it's not really fossil fuels. They don't know what it is. Like, they know what it is, but they won't tell us, because it's almost like the Earth's blood. It regenerates. After they tap out an oil field, you go back 10 years later, it's got more oil again. So it's not fossil fuels. But, these ideas have been floating around for a while,
Right, and they got social engineering. It goes back to social engineering, Paco, about putting it, saying that, well, when the dinosaurs die, if there was ever dinosaurs, they turn into fossil fuel, which becomes fuel for us, or the fuel. But it doesn't, though, because it goes to what you said. When you bleed out a well, it takes it takes a good amount of years for the Earth to reproduce that well.
Right? Yeah. But also, dinosaurs never existed, like they want us to believe. Nuclear bombs, things like that. It's just to keep us in a childlike mind state, to believe in fantasy. Space isn't real. I got pissed off because my cousin showed me a story talking about, there was astronauts that were trapped in space for like 180 days or some bullshit. It's like fake. Nobody's been to space. You know what I'm saying? They put hairspray on these bitches' hair to make it look like that. You think that's how it looks with zero gravity? If it was zero gravity, their hair would just kind of like go whatever. But then they got it like a nice, neat fucking, like a peacock. You know what I'm saying? You see that bitch with a peacock? And it's like hairspray to make her hair stay in place. And then they use planes to go, make it like zero gravity when they're dipping down. It's stupid how people believe that space is real. Like, NASA just tells nothing but lies. That's all it is. Lies.
Go ahead, Tim. Speak on it. What you got to say?
No, I don't say nothing. I mean, Paco's on his rant now. This is his daily rant.
Fuck you, Tim.
It's conspiracy theories, Tim.
I'm sorry, we're getting to conspiracy theories, man.
But he goes on the rant, man. It never doesn't stop.
No, right. It just stopped, bitch.
Yeah, because now you ran out of words to say.
No, I didn't run out of anything. I
agree with your whole statement about people moving to cities and stuff, because it is weird. It doesn't make any sense for us to be living like this, because we are people who used to be engineers, farmers, creators, but now I feel like we're all in the mindset of, hey, we need to get to work. We need to do something that makes someone else rich, instead of living on our own land, living out there and, in the world, getting one with the world, being one with nature, like we used to be. Now we're just machines to another machine.
It's almost like we're trapped in a matrix, because if we want to escape the matrix, we just got to go back to nature and what's real, God and nature. And, that's the only truth here in this earth, nature.
Yeah, that's true. They can't reproduce a flower in the matrix.
They cannot.
So right. I never seen a virtual flower being reproduced. I mean, you see them, but they don't have a smell also, to like a real flower.
Right. Can I say something about the scent of a flower? It's been given to us by God. The scent of a flower comes from a higher dimension. God gave us this gift. So if you smell a flower, you're smelling a higher dimension. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into another segment. Paco's Power Hour original recommendations, man. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Goose, you want to kick it off?
Nah, go ahead, Paco.
You want me to kick it off?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hold on 1 second. Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Another pee break, people. Is that what he wanted?
Oh, shit.
No. All right. I just want to go ahead and recommend Illuminati's Pizza, man. Illuminati's. They just opened up one in Surprise. You know what I'm saying? Off the 303 in Waddell. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys go check out Illuminati's. They got some bomb pizza. Neta.
He's still being
I went to the grand opening. That's how I got this sticker. I got a t-shirt. I got magnets. I got a sunshade. I got everything.
He's hoping on that email so he can get hooked up for a year with free pizza.
I can't wait until November 31st or whenever the last day of November is, because that's when they'll announce the next winner for the free year supply of pizza. And I hope I win.
Shout out to Illuminati.
I want everybody that's listening to pray for me to win. Thank you.
Shout out to Illuminati and Paco's email.
Oh, don't let him win.
No.
Is this relatable to you, Tim?
Yes, it's very relatable. I live over there now, and I knew someone told me it was open, but I didn't know if it officially opened yet. But I always wanted to go try it, so I want to try it this weekend and see how it goes.
Dude, let me just say one thing about it, dude. They put butter on the crust, and you can taste the butter on the crust. All right, go ahead, Goose. Is this relatable?
It's very relatable to me. I love that pizza. I mean, it's high prices, but really, really, really good pizza.
Right. All right. Tim, do you have a recommendation for us, you fucking lover?
I do. I have a really good recommendation. Now, if you haven't or don't have a PlayStation Part 5 or Xbox Series X or whatever, you suck. Because you're missing out on the game of the year, Black Ops 6. It was a lot of strife, a lot of bad shit. I heard about it when it first was coming out, in the base and all this stuff. But I got the game. Guys, Zombies is fucking back, and it's better than ever.
Really?
You can play. It's so fucking good. And it's so fucking simple for people who don't know how to play. It teaches you how to play
like
Zombies. I'm really good. We gotta play together. Okay. It's really good. It's just in multiplayer. It's pretty dope. I like it so far. I have nothing bad to say about that game. I only have high expectations for that game. It's only gonna get better.
All right. Goose, is this relatable to you?
Yeah, I played Black Ops, but I don't really play the zombies. I play more of the Warzone and multiplayer. You know, because I got real skills.
Hey, you know what? Okay, I want to just say it's semi-relatable because I want that game so bad. I love zombies. You know what I'm saying? I was playing with somebody on this podcast, and I just want to say I had to revive him 7 times before round 5, but it doesn't matter. Like, I do want to play the new I do want to play the new zombies, though. That's the trick. Like, I haven't played video games in so long. My PS5 is collecting dust, man. If anybody wants it, just go ahead and tell me, and I'll give it to them. But anyway,
I want it.
Goose, you got it. Yeah, you got it, Goose. I just gave my PS5 to Goose. Anyways, I'm sorry. My PlayStation Part 5.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm making sure that I didn't understand. Thank you.
No, but yeah, I do want to see the new Zombies, dude. I haven't played it. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to go to Goose's house right now, spend the night, and play Black Ops. No. Right,
no.
Well, you know what? I'll figure it out. I'm going to play that shit before I buy it, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Maybe somebody will buy it for Christmas for me.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking to you.
Right. Shout out to
you
baby
at home
mama.
and donate to the Paco's Power Hour.
Yeah,
right.
Somebody,
donations.
Tay, I'm looking at you also.
Right.
That's the man I'm in. That's the man I'm with. So, yeah. Anyway. So.
Whoa.
No, wow. I'm just kidding. No. Tay's the homie. You know what I'm saying? He usually just gives me video games.
You know what? You got a recommendation, Tim?
Yeah, Tim. Do you have a recommendation? No, he just said Black Ops 6.
Oh, okay.
My recommendation was Illuminati's.
It was that pizza? It's another.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
It's another pizza place that we went to.
Grimaldi's.
Grimaldi's. Shout out to Grimaldi's for that fucking.
Is that your recommendation?
Yes, Grimaldi's over on 100 and 100 and what is it, 110? No, it's not 100.
No, it's like 90 something.
96. Anyways, the shopping mall 90. Right.
If you're on Northern. Just west of the 101, you'll find Grimaldi's.
Thank you,
and
Paco.
The Harkins parking lot. Parkwest parking
lot. That pizza.
Is that an AMC or is that a Harkins?
I believe
it's a Harkins.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I know it's a movie theater, but it is literally right across from the movie theater. Yeah, it is fire.
That pizza was fire. I mean, the meatballs, the sausage, and the pepperoni. Holy shit! And the mozzarella.
Listen, according to the box, it's the pizza that made Brooklyn famous.
Right.
I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, I'm
Brooklyn's
going to
always
Brooklyn.
famous. I don't know.
That shit. I mean, it was good as hell. It was nice.
It was
toasty.
litty. Yeah. Shout out to Grimaldi's. I relate to this. Me and Dr. Goose had some downtime at work, and we're like, you know what? Let's go get a pizza. And I said, let's get Grimaldi's. And Goose is like, you know what? That's kind of expensive. I said, you know what? But it's affordable if we both pitch in. And so we went half on it. And then, dude, best decision I ever made at work.
Hell yeah.
Best decision I ever made at work.
Right? I mean, we couldn't work afterwards, but yeah.
No, we could. Because remember, we ate like half a pizza and we were still good because it wasn't too greasy. It wasn't too much. It was just
perfect. Right.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I like the crust. The crust was nice and crusty, man.
Oh, it was airy too. Like it was nice and airy and fluffy, and it had a good crisp to it. It was
the meatballs were on point too.
Ooh. That's good New York style pizza, but if you want some Chicago style pizza, Illuminati's is where it's at.
Yeah, shout out to Illuminati's.
Puto. Don't be disrespecting us niggas like that.
Right, shout out to Illuminati's.
Yeah.
Man, their butter crust, man.
Fuck yeah. All right, you know what? We're going to end the show pretty soon, but we'll do one more segment. We're going to do shout out segment. You want to do any shout outs, Goose?
Yeah, go.
You want me to tell Tim to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tim, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna do a shout out to my kids. Love my kids. Shout out to God. Shout out to Black Ops 6. Shout out to Paco. Shout out to Dr. Goose for showing up. And shout out for all you guys watching at home.
All right, good. Goose, you have any shout outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my son. Shout out, keep on grinding, kid. You know what I'm saying? You get yours. It feels better. Shout out to God. And shout out to Paco for hosting me today.
All right, cool. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give some shout outs. Shout out to God first before, you know what I'm saying? God always goes first. Whatever. Shout out to my son Nays. Shout out to my baby mama Selena holding down my son. You know what I mean? Shout out to Goose. Shout out to the other guy we got on this podcast. Shout out to my cousin Huli. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out your other cousin, fool.
Yeah, shout out to Rosa. Shout out to all of, you know what? Shout out to everybody, man, that I'm down with. You know who you are. I always got your motherfucking back. Ain't never going to be slacking.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to everybody that listens to this podcast sometimes.
Hey, next podcast, we're going to have more people on it, man.
You know what? Next Saturday, nigga.
All right. You down to keep making podcasts?
All
right.
All right. What about Wednesday, though? You work Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, I do work
all right,
Wednesday.
Never
yeah.
mind. We'll keep it Saturday.
You work Friday, right? Are you working Fridays?
Right. That's why we keep it Saturday now.
Right.
All right. Every Saturday we'll do this.
All right.
So with that fuck nigga Tim.
Right.
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding, Timmy.
Hey, thank you, Tim. Thank you for joining the podcast today.
Yeah, thanks for taking the beating that you took. A lot of people would have cried already.
Nah,
I've been crying, but whatever.
You're a real one, Tim. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we love Tim. Here at Paco's Power Hour, we love Tim to death, dude. There's no two ways about it.
We can't hug him because he's too big, but we love him.
Right, right. It takes me and Goose got to hold hands to hug Tim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Shout out to that Tim. You know what I'm saying? The Tim that we know.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Goose. You know what?
Shout out to everybody, man.
Shout out to all my Mexicans. Shout out to all my Chicanos, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my black folks.
Hey.
And that's it. We don't like white people over here.
Right.
But other than that, you know what? It goes down over here, Paco's Power Hour. What? Fuck white people, dude. Anyways,
Hey, man. Shout out to the seasons, bro. Shout out, man.
Kidding.
Next
Shout
time you
out to
see
Jared.
this, bro. Yeah.
Jared's down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also
God bless the white man.
KKK, King Kevlar Kev, shout out to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Tamales.
Oh, shout out to Tamales, yes.
Yeah,
It's
pozole.
Tamales season.
Pozole.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
It's
what I'm
going
saying?
down in a major way. We're going to get fat off tamales this year.
Menudo, all that good
Menudo,
shit,
pozole.
bro.
We're going to get conchas.
Shout out.
Everything.
Shout out to
conchis.
Shout out to the mariconchas.
Mariconchas.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You
yeah,
motherfuckers is gay, but you shine bright.
Hey, shout out to cats and dogs. They always make the best fucking internet videos.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying?
those fucking cats, bro. Especially them fucking
Those
mean-ass cats,
yeah.
bro.
Hey, fool. Shout out to that cat that had pepinos on his eyes, just getting a fucking day spa. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that cat that was staring at that slow kid, man. She's going to hell, cat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's around the table talking, but you staring at that slow
I know the
kid.
cat's like, just like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? It's all, what even is that?
And I believe they were eating Thanksgiving dinner too, right there.
That cat's like, what the fuck?
It wouldn't blink either, though.
I know, he was scared to death, bro. I mean, you should be when you see somebody like that. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Shout out.
Fucking levas.
Shout out to all you special kids, man.
Yeah, shout out to all you levas out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be shit. You ain't shit. You never been shit, and you won't ever
it's
be
a great hour. All right, Paco, let's end it.
All right. You know what? An hour and 25 minutes was pretty good. This is episode 180. No, this is episode 80. Sorry. We're going to get to 100 soon. We're going to get to 100 before New Year's. Maybe.
All right. Saturday,
well, 20 episodes. No, it's not going to work.
No, it's not. But we
you know what?
We'll try to get to episode 90. We'll try to get to episode 90. That's 10 episodes.
Something, man. You know?
Shut up, dude. We're going to get that 100 for the end of the year.
All right.
No. First of all,
we gotta be honest, though.
People.
Maybe after work we can do it, like for the morning. But, you know, get Spencer on.
Speaking of morning workout, yeah, we could do that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Sure,
I'm down.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good night, Chef.